Gentlemen, if you are over 50, listen carefully. Your testosterone isn't falling because of age, it's falling because your glutes, hips, and pelvic floor have disconnected from the system that once kept your body powerful and hormonally alive. Today, I, Dr. Helen Carter, will guide you through the most effective glute routine to boost testosterone up to 200% and completely rebuild your lower body from the ground up. First, glute bridge. Lie on your back, bend your knees, and plant your feet firmly on the floor. Press through your heels, lift your hips high, and squeeze your glutes at the top while keeping your spine long and stable. Lower slowly and repeat with calm control. This movement reactivates the glute max, the largest and most testosterone-responsive muscle in the male body. For men over 50, this is the awakening phase that resets the mind-muscle connection and restores blood flow into the pelvic region. 2. Glute bridge hip abduction. Lift into a strong glute bridge and hold your hips elevated. Without letting your pelvis drop, slowly open your knees outward and bring them back together, maintaining continuous tension. This variation activates the glute medius, the deep stabilizer responsible for hip alignment, pelvic control, and balance. Strengthening this muscle improves posture, reduces lower back pressure, and increases hormone-supportive circulation around the hips and groin. Third, glute march. Hold the bridge position and lift one knee toward your chest while keeping your hips level. Switch sides rhythmically, maintaining full control and steady breathing. This marching action builds stability, coordination, and deep pelvic strength. Because each side must support the body alone, the glute max and medius fire harder, increasing neural activation, one of the strongest natural testosterone triggers for older men. Four, glute bridge hold with kick. Lift your hips into a bridge and lock into a firm hold. Extend one leg forward and kick upward with controlled power, keeping your pelvis stable. Lower the leg and switch sides without dropping the hips. This combination of isometric tension and dynamic kicking drives an intense glute contraction that sharply increases hormonal output. The hold builds pressure through the pelvic floor, while the kicking motion challenges strength, control, and hip stability. 5. Glute kickbacks. Move onto all fours, place your hands firmly beneath your shoulders, tighten your core, and drive one leg upward as if pushing your heel toward the sky. Pause briefly at the top, lower with intention, and switch sides. Kickbacks isolate the upper fibers of the glutes, the same fibers responsible for explosive hip extension. Strength here increases athletic power, improves posture, and stimulates hormonal pathways connected directly to testosterone production. Six, glute bridge. One leg on floor, bent knee. Lie on your back with one knee bent and the other leg extended. Push through the heel of the bent leg, lift your hips high, and keep your pelvis square. Lower slowly, repeat with control, and switch sides. This unilateral version reveals and corrects strength imbalances that often appear after age 50. Because one glute must support the entire lift, muscle fibers contract more deeply, increasing testosterone-boosting mechanical tension. 7. Glute bridge. Two legs on bench place, both feet on a bench with your knees bent. Press through your heels, raise your hips high, and squeeze your glutes at full extension. Lower with steady control while maintaining alignment. Raising the feet increases the range of motion and forces the glutes to work harder through the entire lift. This expanded hip extension improves spinal alignment, decompresses the lower back, and increases circulation through the deep pelvic muscles. 8. Glute bridge, one leg on bench. Place one foot on the bench and extend the other leg straight out. Lift your hips by pressing through the elevated heel, hold the top for a moment, and lower slowly before switching sides. This is the most advanced glute activation exercise in the sequence. It maximizes unilateral loading, deep muscle recruitment, and pelvic stability. The intense hip extension required here produces a strong hormonal response, the exact type that supports testosterone restoration in men over 50. Gentlemen, perform this glute routine 4 to 5 times per week, and your testosterone will rise because your body is finally reconnecting to the muscles that control male strength, stability, and vitality. Rebuild your glutes, and you rebuild your entire lower body, posture, power, energy, and confidence. If you want a more advanced version or a power-driven progression, comment "yes" and I'll create it for you.